Hi guys, this is Ratchet Throw, and we are playing Criminal Case, Elite Mode, Case 42, in Plain Sight, in World Edition. Let's unlock Chapter 2, and we are actually going to Nigeria. Katrina, Ingrid booked us on this flight to Nigeria in such a rush we don't even know why we are going there. But that's not the only surprise we had while investigating Lavinia and Brios' murder in the mall. You arrested Jack Archer after discovering that the fatal shot was fired from his gun, which he claims to have lost. Miss Martinez inexplicably lost her ID card in a cell. And Mr. Clayton deliberately disabled the CCTV, destroying possible evidence of the murder. And... oh, this must be Ingrid. Miss Bjorn? Katerina, you'll be landing in Abuja shortly. Here's what you have to do. Go to the Zuma Hotel. There's a room with Lavinia's name. She often stayed there while in Africa. I verified her bookings. Understood, Miss Jorn? You want us to search Lavinia's room for proof of contact with the Sombra Mole. Go straight to the hotel, Katerina. Don't talk to anyone. Report back ASAP. Roger that. Alright, let's go. 6 stars, I think it's going to be enough for this part. Well, not such a quality-like hotel, but you have a nice view from here. You're sleeping in the open. A ring? Katerina, Lavinia's stuff is everywhere. If she used this room as a meeting place, chances are the mole's been here too. That gold ring is just the kind of lead we need. A skin sample should tell us who lost it. And we'll search that purse too, on our way back to Mazunda. Ingrid's expecting us in headquarters, so let's grab these clues and go. Okay. Alright, let's collect the sample from the ring. Katerina, you got skill sets from the gold ring you found in Lavinia's Nigerian hotel. Lars' analysis will take longer than our flight did, so let's get him started. Okay. "24 hours. Okay, now let's search through the purse. Okay. You have to take the secret to your grave. Oh. Katerina, the purse you brought back from Nigeria was full of Lavinia's personal items. Like this note that says, you have to take this secret to your grave. The message speaks for itself, Katerina. We know the secret Lavinia took to her grave was the Moses' identity. Time to compare the handwriting to a sample from every bureau agent. Faced with this evidence, the mole might confess straight away. Okay. Alright, let's analyze the handwriting. Who wrote this note? Jack! Katerina, the handwriting on the note to Lavinia matched Jack Archer says. Archer's been acting strangely since the beginning. This note explains a lot. Katerina, we need to cross-examine Archer again. This could make or break our case. Yeah. Jack, what the hell? Katerina, have mercy and give me a painkiller. I have the mother of all hangovers. That whiskey was a bad idea. Well, you should have thought about it before. Threatening Lavinia wasn't very smart either. What was the secret you didn't want her to spill? Oh no, you found out. Ask me anything but that, Katerina. I really can't tell you. I can't tell you why I can't tell you either. There be nothing left of my dignity. That ship has sailed, Archer. You're accused of murder and of betraying the Bureau. Answer Katerina's question or... Alright, here's the solid truth, so help me God. I slept with Lavinia de Brilles once, back in Kenya. I was drunk, pinning after a soul, and she had her way with me. I woke up mortified the next day. I didn't even tell Lars. I've been living in fear that Lavinia did talk. I know it was stupid to write that note, but stupid doesn't begin to cover it. At best, you derail Katerina's investigations. At worst, it's a smokescreen to hide something bigger. Katerina, any chance you can leave this out of your report? Since I didn't kill Lavinia, I don't see how it matters. Enough. You're familiar with the right to remain silent. Now would be a good time to use it. Okay, you take the painkillers. Whose skin cells are these? Katerina, I'm confused. Why you just send me my wife's DNA? What? The skin sample is your wife's? That the gold ring Katerina found in the Nigerian hotel must be hers too. What? Are you sure it's not a mistake, Katerina? The only ring Angela wears is her wedding ring. How did he get to Nigeria? We were hoping you'd know, Mr. Douglas. Didn't you notice your wife's wedding ring was missing? Well, between work, my rock band, the triplets, my bro dates with Jack, it's easy to miss a small detail like this. Did Angela mention a trip to Nigeria? Surely you remember that. What's this about, Katerina? Are you suggesting my wife is up to something behind my back? Well, there's only one way to find out. Come on, you can't seriously think she's run up with some hot guy to a hotel in... Oh, we're not suspecting Angela having an affair. The hotel where she lost her ring was booked by Lavinia de Brilles, which suggests that Angela and Lavinia had something to discuss in Nigeria. Something confidential. I don't understand. What the... Don't worry, Mr. Douglas. You're not in any trouble. It's your wife we need to talk to. Yeah, what's this about, Angela? Dr. Douglas, could you clarify something for us? It's about your wedding ring. My wedding ring? Oh, the thing is, I must have mislaid it somewhere. I haven't even told Lars. I was sure I'd turn up. It'd turn up. Oh, it did. Among Lavinia's belongings, in a Nigerian hotel room. What? I'm sorry, Katerina, but this doesn't make any sense. So you deny going to Nigeria or meeting Lavinia in secret? Deny? Am I a criminal now for accidentally losing my wedding ring? Katerina, let me explain something to Michelle. I'm a coroner. I take off my jewelry when I work. The disinfectants I use damage precious metals. It's obvious my ring went missing from the morgue, and I can even tell you who nicked it. I didn't make a fuss out of respect for Carmen, but we all know Sanjay's got sticky fingers. No need to get upset, Dr. Douglas. If you're telling the truth, Katrina will prove it. Until then, please stay around. Where else would I be? Goodness, it's just giving me a headache. I need a paracetamol and a nap. Ooh, this is really suspicious. Katrina, your trip to Nigeria revealed fresh evidence against Archer and incriminated Angela too. At this rate, our jail cells will fill up quickly. Don't hang around. Go back to the break room and finish what you've started. Okay. Alright, we'll investigate the break room again. Katrina, the device must be Elliot's. Think you can break his password? That safari hat is definitely Lavinia's. By scouting colorful candy. Vacuuming up a sample will tell us why. Now someone left their bank statement here. Finances are personal, but not in a murder investigation. Let's have a closer look. Okay. Alright, let's unlock this device. What's this? Katrina, you unlocked Elliot's device. It's full of climate charts and front analysis. Oh, wait a minute. Sombra was using the climate charts as a code of some sort. I'm sure you remember that Sombra code their messages as weather reports. We've seen it all over Africa. This doesn't forecast bright skies for Mr. Clayton. Expect a stormy conversation, Katerina. Cloudy with a chance of suspects. Okay, let's collect the candies from the hat. Katarina, I knew that colorful candy vacuum from Lavinia's hat looked familiar. It's a W&W's from the cafeteria's vending machine. But Lavinia didn't have access to these candies. And if it wasn't her, was it the killer? Luckily, we can still trust Lars. If the mole nibbled on these sweets, he'll prove it. Yeah, most probably. $12. Now this finances. Okay. Katrina, this bank statement might be a dead end. The account holder's called Elizabeth Smith, but we don't know any Elizabeth Smith. Definitely not at the bureau. Wait, was somebody... I think the chief was using that fake name, right? I forgot. You're right. Elizabeth Smith has a lot of money in an offshore account. And when there's a murder, money is often involved. I get it, Katerina. You want to follow this leading case, there's a connection. Ingrid tracked down Lavinia's hotel in Nigeria. She'll trace this statement too. That's going to be another 12 hours. Alright, let's go to Elliot now. I knew you'd be back. Admit it, you're getting nowhere without my help. Well, quite the opposite. But I don't hold grudges, Katarina. Since you suspended me, my sole entertainment has been cleaning old keyboards with disinfectant. Tell me the boredom's over. Elliot, Katarina's found your device. You've been sending messages coded as weather data. We know what that means. What are you implying? I've been trying to crack Summers' cipher, to interfere with their communication, which is what I should be doing right now. I just need a paracetamol and some coffee to kickstart my brain. Not so fast. First you disabled the Bureau's surveillance system, now you admit to messaging Sombra from your phone? You still accuse me of being the mole? I was only doing my job. Wake up, Katarina. You saw with my skills for helping Sombra, there'd be nothing left of the Bureau by now. We're in agreement. That's why you'll be locked up incommunicated for the rest of the investigation. Okay. What's this colorful candy? Lars, we suspect these sweets contaminated Lavinia's hat via the killer. Can you prove our hypothesis? I tested your sample for molecular cross-contamination. It's usually hit and miss because the same chemical compound can be rocket fuel or a cheese sandwich. But this time, I knew what to look for. I tested stuff for acetaminophen, which we've already linked to the killer, and bingo. So these sweets were the killer says. That's exactly what we were hoping for. Katarina, I know you're excited because you are a step close to the mole, but I suddenly feel a pang of sadness. W's and W's are popular in the office. Both Jack and my wifey love them. I never thought I'd see the day when it becomes an evidence. The mole ate these W and W's, Lars. Katrina's right, we must bring them to justice. Ooh, you could be Angela. Alright, now the account details. Ingrid, any luck with that bank statement Katarina found in the break room? I couldn't find anything in our case files about Elizabeth Smith. So I called the bank. It took some sweet talking and yelling, but the manager finally told me Elizabeth Smith is an alias. Katrina, the account holder's real name is Elizabeth Ripley. Oh, knew it! Elizabeth Ripley? You mean Chief Ripley? The bureau chief opening an offshore account under a fake name is unorthodox, to say the least. Ripley's methods have always been unorthodox, but the bank manager cross-checked everything. There's no doubt it's her. Katrina, this is above my pay grade, but if you accept an observation, isn't it strange how little we know about Ripley? It's not the first time she's tricked us. Remember when we all thought she was dead? She kept the truth from everybody, even from me. Yeah, I remember that. You think Ingrid has a point, Katarina? Alright, let's probe into Chief Ripley's secrets. Alright. Chief Ripley, the Bureau really needs to trust its leader now, so we hope you can explain this offshore account under a fake name. Sway was my mother's maiden name. It's probably illegal to use it under Mazundan law. But I understand why you need to ask, Lady Sparrow Katarina. I opened that account when I faked my death in Europe. As you recall, that move was crucial in dismantling Sombras's Middle Eastern cell. Yes, Katia told me about it. You misled the Bureau for months after allegedly surviving a poison dart attack, only because you knew exactly what antidote to take, and when. Leaving aside how you pulled that off without Sombras's help, it doesn't explain why you've kept your double identity ever since. Taking precautions is an old habit of mine, like carrying painkillers and disinfectant in my handbag. You never know. Precautions? You're applying to do a runner in case Katrina discovered you'd been a double agent all along. Commend you for following every lead, Katarina. And you, Michelle, are as good as a partner as I hoped. But it's not what you think. The Bureau is my life. I've always been loyal to it. Then you understand you have to step down until this investigation's closed, Miss Ripley. Katrina, did you really arrest Chief Ripley? Mon Dieu, what will become of the Bureau? These are uncertain times, Monsieur Dupont, but Katrina will find them all. The Bureau will survive. I hope you're right, Katrina. I'm too old for a new life. Katrina, the mole's still at large and the Bureau's falling apart. Chief Ripley's joined the suspect list after you discovered her secret identity. Elliot admitted sending coded messages to Sombra, and Angela couldn't explain how she lost her wedding ring in Nigeria. Luckily, Lars can still process our lab samples. Ingrid's also been invaluable, but... Oh, I should get this. Who is it? Katarina, it's me. I'm going to say it's over. Carmen? Where are you? What's happening? Katarina, I hope one day you'll forgive me for what I've done. Please look after Sanjay. You'll never see me again. Wow, what's that about? Alright, we're gonna stop here. We got continue playing in chapter 3. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like to this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!